This shit is trash. So I don't be tripping like that anymore. Seriously, this shit is trash. I don't have none of these types of problems on Instagram when I go live over there or whatever the case may be. It's always YouTube. YouTube being funny versus monetization issues. Now a motherfucker can't even do a regular stream without his shit freezing. Miss Vanessa, I don't know, but YouTube sucks. That's where I'm just at with it. I don't have these problems on other platforms. YouTube just sucks. This is just what it is. That's just what it is about that. They suck on monetization. My monetization is flawless over on Instagram. That's facts. I'm now my video is just about at 1 million views. The last video I posted is almost at 1 million views, 3,000 likes, 3,000 shares, and my following is going up. But YouTube want to be funny as hell. That's crazy. I could do numbers on all these other platforms, but could barely crack this thing open. Can't even do a clean stream. I'm always restarting this shit. Restarting this raggedy motherfucker. No, Miss T, you're friends with me on Instagram. Go look at my last video. Go look at my last video. Like, for reals. I'm every 5 minutes I'm getting 10 new followers. I'll be at 10K subscribers on Instagram by the end of this week. I'm touching 5,000 right now. I'm touching 5,000. I'm about to be at 10K finally. Yeah, you saw it, Miss T. No, look at all my other skateboard videos. I do decent numbers, but that last one, no, that thing is almost at 1 million views. Facts. I monetized that shit too. I monetized that. There's coins coming for that. That's why I'm like YouTube tripping. YouTube tripping. And Instagram has led me get to my reach. I'm actually getting to the skateboard community or the music community or whatever it is. I'm getting to my reach. This over here is a gamble. This is a gamble. You monetize 1 minute, you getting views 1 minute. Next minute, you're not. Next minute, you got to remonetize again. It's crazy. Your stream freezing. I only have problems on YouTube. That's it. None of the other platforms. I kick ass on all the other platforms. That's facts. That's facts. And all the other platforms, I could see who's on my feed. That's why this thing is weird. Because, you could change names, you could be trolls, all that other shit. But all the other platforms, you can't, you could tell who's been in your stories, who's watched your videos, who's been on your page. You could see all that shit. That's facts. That's why they need to call this shit Weirdo Central. always, Miss T, have you noticed I always got to start my shit up? I'll be streaming and my shit just freeze. It just freezes. This shit freeze like it's an old ass PlayStation or something. I can't make this up. Fuck that. No way. They doing weird stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt. That's a nice hipper. That hurt. Woo. That's why I don't be tripping. There's too many other ways that I mean, with this monetization thing, YouTube is kind of losing the battle. They kind of losing. They kind of losing because you got these platforms unstepped up. This shit right here is just wishy-washy. One day this shit could work, next minute, whatever. And that's not even no troll shit. Motherfuckers be on that's not trolls. They're not powerful like that. They're not moving and shit like that to freeze a motherfucking stream. No, that's just YouTube. They just have shitty quality. That's what it's all about. That's just shitty trap. This what YouTube is. But they support negative shit. They let negativity thrive. I can't make this up. Who's in here right now? Mm-mm. Thank you, Miss T. We're going to do multiple streams today. I'm going to stream for about another hour and I'm going to take a break and charge my battery again. And I'm going to come back and we're going to do another 4-hour stream. Then I'm going to take a break and come back again. I'm going to take a shower, put some Epsom salt on this motherfucking hip, put some CB cream on here, loosen up a little bit. It's facts. I'm going to be back again. We're going to run this watch time again. And guess what? I know it's working because I'm looking at it. And that shit is chipping away. It's not at 1100 hours anymore. I got 1400 hours in now. So I'm like, okay, it's chipping. It's chipping. See, in your YouTube studio, it shows you how far you got to go. This blue line. That motherfucker moved a lot within the last couple days. And look, and guess what, Ms. T? I did an episode of my new content yesterday. I got something edited up. I got a pilot show, whatever, or a pilot content already ready to load up. I'm just debating should I load it or not, just to see what it do. That's facts. I already went out and did the first episode of my new content. But I don't know should I post it. It's very simple. It's nothing serious. I just want to post it to see, can this work? Just to see if this can work. This way right here, this concept I'm trying. So I'm probably gonna post it. It's like 7 minutes long. That's all. It's 7 minutes. But with YouTube, you gotta have 10 minutes worth of footage. You gotta have at least 10 minutes worth of footage to be available for ads and shit. But I can't get monetization right now. But I think I'm gonna throw this up. Damn. I hope I didn't break nothing. This shit hurt. Oh no. I hope I didn't break nothing. This don't feel good. I'm not screaming or nothing. That's just sore. I'm tripping. I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. Stop tripping. Oh no, no. That shit swollen, Anthony. Stop tripping. You hit that concrete hard, man. Stop fucking tripping. Let me put some CBD cream on here. Let me put some CBD cream on. I'll be right back. I'm over here tripping. That's why. No, it's not broken because I got back on the board and skated right after. I laid down on the ground for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I laid there and then I just got up and I said, "Come on, let's film this shit." I'm just sore. And here's the cold part. The cold part. I'm gonna get back on the board today. I'm gonna get back on it today. I ain't gonna do no whole shit. I gotta get back on the board today, or no. I'm gonna put a little CBD cream on right now. Hold on a second. Woo! That motherfucker's swollen too. Woo! All right, I feel a little better. Just a little cream. Man, I'm good. I have to push around to make sure it doesn't stiffen up. Cause at my age, it can stiffen up really, really easy. No, I'm gonna go push around again. I'm gonna take a shower. You know what I mean? Go push around again. Get another session in. Then I'm gonna hop back on this motherfucker. That's facts. Just get a little 3 hour session in. But when I sit down, it hurts. See, when I get up and move around, after a minute or two, I'm cool. It's just when I do this because it where it's swollen, it's stiff. It gets stiff. It's part of the game. But yeah, YouTube. I don't know what's up with them. I don't be tripping though, man. They got other. I mean, they got other platforms now. That's why and those dudes. I mean, even though they do they gatekeeping, but they do it differently. YouTube promotes nothing but negativity. Like they thrive. That's how they get their coins, off of negativity. Yeah. You got to keep the muscle loose. You got to stay. See, the cream on there, just loosen it up right there. Only thing I'm feeling at this point, I'm feeling the scratch, the actual, the meat tear. Because I tore some meat too. I scraped that shit. Just like this, I got a nice little shiner on my hip. This is burning. That's all. That, if anything, if I didn't have the scratch, I'll be all right. But that's what's hurting right now. You know how a nice little scratch. You know, like you back in the day, you scratch your knee or something on that concrete. One of those. Yeah, YouTube is on some weirdo shit lately. Yeah. Yeah, concrete rash. That's all, road burn. That's right. Put some pads on her bumbo till she get on tighter until she get on her game. Throw a little helmet on her. At least that. Throw a helmet on her till she get right. Yeah, road rash. That's all that is. That's all it is. Man. Yeah, I get in the shower. I thought I had it on tape. I didn't have it on tape. I thought I did because the camera was out of angle, was out of range. I might have it on tape, actually. The camera might have caught that because it was rolling, but I thought I was out of range. But it might have caught that fall. Look, at first I was rubbing over here. Check this out. I fixed this shit over here. Y'all don't even see me rubbing over here like that. I'm over here rubbing on this side now. Ain't that a bitch? I fixed one injury over here. I finally get this shit right. Finally get it right. And now motherfucker over here rubbing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the other one took about 5 years. Easy. September 7th, 2020, when this shit happened. No way. It's definitely part of the sport. I wear pads. I got pads in my car. I wear pads when I skate the big shit. When I go to like pools, like the big pools, the big skate parks with the big shit, I pad up. I at least throw some knee pads on. Absolutely. Anything, if I skate anything over 8 foot, anything over seven, I'm padding up. Anything under that, 6 and under, I don't need pads. I don't need pads for that. But anything over 6 to 7, I'm putting on some knee pads. Or anything over 9 to 10, I'm putting on a helmet. Go out there and pop some willies and glide on. I got you. There's a handrail I want to do, Miss Mitchell. I'm gonna go to the park today. I'm gonna go to the. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Silverado. I ain't been over there in a while. I want to hit that handrail. Mm-hmm. It's some mind shit, Miss Mitchell. This is so mental. It's so mental. I tell you what, they When I go back and try that trick again, I won't be scared. That's a fact. One thing is broken is the fear. Well, after you take a big hit, the fear is gone. Ain't no fear anymore. Let's go. I was gonna do it last night, spontaneous, but I was too tired waiting up for my kid. I'm gonna do something tonight. I'm gonna probably do a couple. I'm just gonna do a bunch of streams all day, and then I'll probably do one later on tonight. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll do some streams tomorrow. I'll do a lot of streaming tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. But we're gonna have all of our watch time within the next 24 hours. I'm gonna have all my hours. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Straight up. Straight up, Miss Mitchell. Straight up. Yeah, I'm gonna have all my watch time within the next 24 hours. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because I'm gonna take a break somewhere in June. I'm gonna fall back for about a month. I'm gonna take a break and regroup, and we gonna regroup in August. I'm taking a break all July. Y'all might see me pop up in some different locations. I'm about to do a little traveling, maybe. You might see this thing pop up some turn on here and there, but I'll be back in August when we can monetize and get this thing cracking. So we all get these hours up. So we ain't gonna have to worry about the hours when I can monetize again. It's gonna be already there ready. Thank you, Miss T. Thank you, Miss T, for the Cash App. Thank you, Miss T. I appreciate that. June, middle of June, all of July. I'm taking a break. I'm coming back in August. I'm doing these streams, get my hours up. If I don't reach them all, but for sure by June, we're almost at the end of May right now. Beginning of June, I'm falling back, and for sure, I won't be doing nothing until August, all July. It's give me a chance to move around, get outside. I need to do some things, and it's give me an opportunity to build up some content. Hopefully, I can come back. Besides the live feed, hopefully I could come back with a bunch of content I could upload in August. I could have a bunch of little shit, bunch of content. I want to have a bunch of little episodes already ready to load up. But I need to get outside to do this. I need to get outside and get this content for it to work. I got a little something. I got a little something. I just gotta be ready when I'm monetized. When I'm monetized and I start posting this shit, it might work. It might work. I'm gonna play a piece of what I'm trying to do. This a piece. Ain't nothing. It's just content. It's just content. That's all. But oh shit, what's up with why my thing ain't turning on? God damn, dude. It's just content. Why is this shit not playing? Oh, that's not even on here. I can't play it. It's not even on there. That shit is on my phone. Wait, you guys hold on 1 second. Stay here. I'm gonna do an airdrop real quick. I'm gonna do an airdrop to my iPad. Hold on. I'm still trying to send it. Y'all still here? You guys still here? It's still sending the airdrop. You guys here? You guys left me. I think everybody left me. Oh shit, everybody left me. Oh, it shut you guys off and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I thought I was able to go into another application and you still could be there. Shout out to Miss Mitchell, Bumbu, and Miss T. Shout out to the 7 people up in here. I need to go get some grub too. It's only 1 o'clock, so it's cool. I think it's about to load right now. I gotta figure out how to play add I don't know, like play show you guys clips and shit while I'm live streaming. You know what? I think I could do this right here. Hold on. That feature is here. Hold on. Oh, look at this. I found something. Hold on. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's a green screen. Oh. The fuck is that? Hold on. Okay. Okay, I have to stop drinking coffee. You should. Oh, look. Oh, it worked. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'll let you guys see what I'm trying to go with content. Here's a little piece of it.
Super slippery. It's my homeboy Papo, 49 years old. OG sessions. Skateboarding over 50. That's how we do it. DIYs. LBC shit. That thing is slippery, dude. Man. Super slippery. Man. That thing's like glass, dude. Yeah. Oh shit! Mr. Clyde! It's good to see you, bro. Legendary pro skateboarder. The infamous Clive Dixon, man. Pulling up. Real DIY shit.
X Game Pro Skateboarder.
Man. There you go. You're nowhere near, dude. I could do this. I'm about to run this. Yeah, that's up. Already gonna beat the biggest part is the going through the middle. That's yeah. Huh? Yes. Not from 180. That shit get heavy when that water get on there. Well, a gallon of water is 7 pounds. my God. Remember when he cut the lock off him and the one where he goes like, no! It's like, no, my love.
That's my first episode. What do y'all think? That's content. That's what I'm building right there. Start documenting my sessions. You guys have no idea how I be moving. Why would they close that off? What are you talking about? This is skateboarding. That's an old freeway off-ramp that haven't been used since the 70s. You know what I mean? I'm skating with my homeboy on the fly. We skating a DIY. And then pro skateboarder Clive Dixon pulls up with concrete. And we start building more shit on the fly. What? No, I need to keep doing that shit. I need to keep that type of content going. And that's the cold part. You guys don't even know. We're building our own skate spots. And I know that you guys are tripping off that shit like these dudes laying out fucking concrete and everything. That's the type of content I got. This is the type of shit I'm about to bring to the table. Like, no, Miss Mitchell. That is a taste of what's about to happen. That's why I said I'm about to turn this camera off for a minute. And I'm about to move around. So imagine if I just doc a bunch of shit like that. Different shit. Different pros. Different. And look. Everybody that's going to be on this thing is 50 and over. That's why I call it OG sessions. This thing isn't for the young. This is for all the OG skateboarders. All the old guys. Fuck a podcast. No way. A bunch of 10-minute segments like that. A bunch of them. They start throwing them up on YouTube. Now is this a quick edit? That's not the final product right there. Let me ask you this, and you guys tell me the truth. Should I post that? Should I post that? Is that worthy, what you guys seen? Is that content right there to post? Is it worthy enough? I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more. And I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna clean it up. I was starting to do a Watts piece. I was starting to do a Watts episode today, but I got hurt at the Watts Park. But I got up this morning after I saw this last night. When I edited it, I was like, okay, you need to go do another one. So I was gonna do a whole thing on Watts. But with Watts, I started doing it different. I was walking all through the neighborhood and I showed the Watts Towers this morning. I videotaped it and everything. I did a whole little commentary. And then when I started skating, that's when I got hurt. I'm going to go back and do that. I'm going to redo it. The whole thing for Watts. I think that'll be a good one. Because I literally parked my car and I walked to the Watts Towers. And started filming from the Watts Towers all the way to the skate park. I'm going all through Watts, just walking around. Fuck a car. Skating through Watts. I can't make this shit up. No way. Yeah, I'm about to. I'm gonna clean it up, slap some of my tunes on it. I could maybe on the intro and shit. Maybe on the intro, but I don't need music all through it. We keep it raw. Keep it raw. This is skateboarding. We don't need the music and all that. This ain't no rap shit. You know what I mean? This is skateboarding. I want you guys to hear the ground. You know what I mean? We be having you see, we have our Bluetooth speakers out, rocking that Ozzy Osbourne, rocking that Black Sabbath in the background and shit. You know what I mean? What you guys are seeing is real culture. That right there is skateboarding at its finest. That's culture. Yeah, straight. That's why I said no music. This piece, when I call it OG Sessions, is gonna be raw. 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 Fuck the music. I need to get my watch hours up with this. Shut this thing down for a minute. And go make my show happen. That's facts. Mm-mm. That could get monetized. That's monetizable. I could monetize that. Easy. And look, that was just the first one, just to see what the capabilities was. And I ended up getting guest appearances. That's why I was like, okay, because you're always around you're around these motherfuckers, Ant. Just turn the camera on and put that camera in the corner and just let it record. And that's what I did with that. I wasn't holding the camera. I was just tucking that bitch away in a corner everywhere. And I just started waiting for the moments to happen. No way. I'm going to keep doing that. This turn that fucking camera on. This Oh wait. I couldn't hold it anymore. I had to share it with you guys. But that's just a little teaser. And I know if it was whack, you guys would tell me. But this shit got potential. As far as YouTube shit. This shit got potential. And I just keep coming with it. OG Sessions. That's a name. That's a concept by itself. That's bigger than a podcast. That's bigger than a podcast. I get to bring a lot of old pros, a lot of cats. I get to bring these dudes into the limelight again. No young stuff. OG Sessions. All the dudes that we forgot about. All the dudes you never heard of. All the dudes that should have been the guys. But I skate with them all the time. No scripted. No scripted shit. No little interviews, nothing. Just a bunch of sessions. Facts. Is all the only thing I need to do is edit it right. Long as my chop game with the edit, just edit it right. Just cut it up right. Cut it up when I'm editing iMovie. Long as that part is right, the edit is clean and good. And see with the eye can't get bored. So I got to make sure that thing is always moving. Different ink. Let me be quiet. Y'all wait for it. I know how to keep the interest going. But I got to get the concept. Shout out to Stacy. Yeah. And thank you guys for giving me your honest opinion with it. That's a fact. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more and post that. I wasn't gonna do it. I really thought I didn't have enough content. I was like, I don't know, this ain't enough. This ain't enough for just something. And what's dope about this? This can't be bitten. This can't be bitten right here. This cannot be bitten at all. At all. Like that in a way, that's why I don't mind sharing this concept. Because there's very few OGs in this game. That's why it can't be bitten. Matter of fact, nobody could call themselves a OG because I'm the one that brought the term OG to skateboarding. I was the dude that started yelling OG in skateboarding. They call themselves legends. All those guys call themselves legends. I was the one who was like, no. You guys keep being legends. Because legends gatekeep. OGs tell the truth. And that's a fact. And I always label no. This is a perfect storm. Perfect storm. Perfect storm. This ain't for legends. I don't want no legends. Nope. OG shit. All OG shit. All my homeboys that I know they're OGs in the game. You're gonna see. Watch this shit. Watch this shit here. So many pros and so many dudes. No way. That I see on a regular. Yeah, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. It took me a while to figure it out, but I got it. I got it. And like you, original and authentic. I want you, fuck the music. I want you guys to hear how the skate culture, how we talk, how we lingo, how we politic. That's why I let the camera play so you guys could see how we look at a piece of concrete when we're talking about some shit before we hit it. Y'all got to understand what I'm throwing out there. I'm showing y'all the whole shebang. It's not necessarily all skateboarding, like back to back to back tricks. I'm just showing you guys how a session. We're not landing every trick. Sometimes we don't land no tricks. But we're just having a session. Going for it. And that's what it's about. It's not that, man. On the fly. Watch and learn. You're going to learn today. Shit. Yeah, it's going to be dope, Mr. Hank. It's going to be dope. Because I wanted something that was authentic. And original. Facts. I wanted something very authentic and original and not scripted. That's what was very important. I wanted some content that wasn't scripted. That's very hard to do. A lot of people, podcast, everything is scripted. Even a lot of these skateboarders, they shit is scripted when they post, skateboard tricks and all this other shit. No. Raw. And a bunch of old guys at that. Bunch of old farts. It will do great. No, Bamboo. Absolutely. And the vision is coming, Miss T. That absolutely. This is how. This is it right here. And it's always been there. I just didn't know. I didn't know. I just didn't know how to do it. I always kept saying, how can I document these journeys? How can I document when I'm skating with my friends and stuff, or when I'm showing up at these spots? That's how can I do this where it's this raw, this without no no scripts, none of that, none of that. Like seriously, that little episode, Clive Dixon is a legend in skateboarding. I didn't know that guy was going to show up. Only met him one time in my life. And for him to show up at a ditch with a truck full of concrete, you guys have no idea what kind of views that I'm going to get just off of that. I want y'all to Google Clive Dixon. I want y'all to Google that right now. Clive Dixon pro skateboarder. We're talking about Red Bull. We're talking about this guy's top-notch skateboarder. Like Olympic skateboarder. Am I making sense? No way. And to capture that on the fly, even though we wasn't skateboarding or nothing, that guy pulled up with a truck full of concrete. You know what that does? That even raises his stock and value. That raises his stock and value as a skateboarder. When the skateboard community see that, I'm just doing some regular content, and then their favorite skateboarder pops up at a DIY spot with a truck full of concrete, and then you see me mixing concrete with Clive. You couldn't ask for this type of content. No way. That's why I turned the camera on when we're mixing the concrete. We're laying the concrete down. I was like, in my head, I was like, no, this is gold. This is fucking gold. This is, I just got to keep doing it now. That was gold. I could take that piece right now of me and Clive and Papo running the cement. I could throw that little piece. I could throw that on Instagram, and that will go viral. Absolutely. The OG at a DIY spot with Clive Dixon. That, what? It's all becoming reality. It's got to play a position. Yeah, get your ass outside, Anthony. Get these hours up. The music is for the live. The music, we're going to keep it on the live feed. And my content, that is going to be that. And when I come back in August, you ain't going to be seeing the old man smoking on camera. And I won't be smoking. I won't be smoking indica at that point. I'll be back on CBD fully. I'll be smoking CBD, cannabis flower only in August. By the time I come back. I won't be smoking no more indica and sativas and hybrids and shit. I'm putting that shit down again. It's all good, Miss Mitchell. Yeah. That's why I'm just shaking my head. I've been waiting for something authentic. Patiently. Shout out to everybody in the room. Everybody had a scooter. Everybody had a scooter. I didn't fuck with the rollerblades though. I used to ride roller skates. There's nothing wrong with that. Scooters are dope. They have a whole following out here. The scooter community is big out here. This thing out here is BMX, skateboarding, and the scooters. The scooter movement is huge out here, Ms. Mitchell. Like they do tricks on scooters like skateboards. Like you got professional scooter riders. That's a whole lifestyle. That's the crazy part. Them little ass scooters and shit. Like that shit is a lifestyle out here. Rollerblade, they fuck with rollerblading, but know what it is? I see a lot of rollerbladers at the park, but it's a lot of roller skates too. Yep, them scooters I made a big comeback. Them scooters I made a big comeback. That's a fact. Made a big comeback. Mm-mm. And that's that. I mean, this YouTube thing, no, that you could live stream all you want. You could do a million lives. But unless you're monetized, these lives don't really come into play unless I'm putting some content up at the same time. 10 minutes worth. It can't be this no bullshit. You don't need to have no hour or nothing like that. Have 10 minutes of content. You got to keep uploading 10 minutes of content. Then your live feeds will even be more effective. This is where we're gonna keep it on the music shit. We're just gonna keep it on the music shit with the live feeds. We used to ride our bikes in the ditch. Yup. Getting fucked up in a ditch, I bet. Getting fucked, broke off. It happens. It happens. That's the game. Bikes, skateboards, roller skates, gonna be injuries. It's gonna be injuries. And you know how I fell today? From a fucking rock. I hit a rock. That's it. I was just rolling. And I hit a rock. And that rock slammed me on that concrete so goddamn hard. All pavement. It's not it don't feel good. I'll tell you that much. But I tell you one thing. At my age, it wasn't even about the pain. I made sure I was more or less feeling that I tear some shit up. I was in pain, but I was not worrying about that. I was doing this shit. I just laid there and I laid there for like about 5 minutes and just did a check. Just did a thorough check. Went through every limb before I got up. And I felt that hip. I was like, oh shit. This motherfucking hip. We stayed outside. My daughter's generation, she's about to be 10. They hardly play outside. Yep, because they want to be inside. But you know what? I can't really say that, right? Maybe that I think that might be environments because environments. Because I could say out here in California right now, these kids are outside. I'm seeing a lot of that. Hey, they had the SL, the Street League series. That's a skateboard contest. They had that at the Santa Monica Pier yesterday. And the day before that, a big contest. And the turnout of that showed me that the kids are outside. They had over 1 million people right on the pier of skateboarders watching a contest. Kids. It's crazy. That was probably one of the biggest contests I ever saw. I saw that on YouTube. I was like, the Street League. I was like, God damn, look at that turnout. It's good to go outside. It's good to go outside. Yeah, look at it. Street League. Dude, they had like 1 million people out there. There was look, it was so many people out there besides the skateboard community. They had fucking a little room for the course because it was so many people. The course was compacted in. Go YouTube that shit. Street League Santa Monica. It was so many people out there where the street course you could barely even see the course. That whole pier is done. Skaters. I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying it was 1 million skaters, but the turnout was crazy. I'm glad I didn't go because there was too many people. That shit right there, I saw. That shit that I saw, I YouTubed it. I'm glad I didn't go. I was like, that's too many people. Fuck that. That's too many people for a skateboard contest. That is too many people on the pier. Nah, that's too many people. I'm good. That's too many. But I mean, if I would have went, I would have went for content. I would have went for content or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to buy me a GoPro camera. That's what I'm realizing also. I'm gonna need another camera so I don't have to use my phone all the time. So now I'm gonna have to make another investment. But the cool part about it, I like how the iPhone uh film. I love the iPhone quality. But it don't give you that. To me, iPhone got a better quality than GoPro. GoPro is okay. It's okay. But for some reason, that iPhone got, man, that's a hell of a quality. iPhone is a little better than GoPro. Crispy. I appreciate it. Miss Mitchell can't wait either. I'm gonna have to shut this off in about 10 minutes and let my phone charge for a minute. I'm just gonna let it charge. I'm gonna shut it off in 10 minutes. Man, I appreciate you. I'm not doing no music with nobody. Miss Mitchell, I'm gonna take like an hour break, let my phone charge, and then I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna come right back. I'm just want to just take a little break and let it charge. I appreciate you, but I'm not really trying to work with nobody. Yeah, I'm gonna be back multiple times today. I'm gonna be back multiple times today. Yeah, man. I was tired last night. That's what. No, that's why I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna do the hours right now, so I won't have to stream tonight. I could come back in like 2 hours, and I could do two 4 hour streams right now. And shut this thing off around like 8 o'clock or something, and then come back. See, every time I turn this camera on right now, I'm getting watch time. That's one thing I realized. So I'm chipping it away. It's chipping away. That shit chipping. I'm on this thing for 2 3 hours, two here, two there. It's chipping. That's for sure. I'm not even tripping on monetization. I mean, that stuff is cool. We just want the watch time. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat real quick, shower. I'll come back. I'll holler at you later. I'll holler at you later, Miss Mitch. I appreciate you. Miss Tracy, you still here or you already left? Oh man. I'll tell you one thing, man. For an old guy, I'm a tough little cookie. I am a tough little cookie. This little tough guy could take some hits. This little guy could take some hits. That's all I can say. No way. No way. But it's skateboarding. It's skateboarding. And one more thing before I go. What I like about what I'm getting ready to do, I'm showing you guys that I'm not the only old head skating right now. That's another demonstration that I'm getting ready to show to the masses that it's a whole community of old guys that's pushing around. Now, is everybody ripping and skating top notch levels? I can't say all that. Everybody's doing their thing though. You know, just because I might be pushing a line, that doesn't mean the next man pushing a line. But he outside skating. He outside pushing around. That's facts. Yeah, my thing about this right here, to be a OG, you don't just have to be an OG pro skateboarder. You could be an OG that's still pushing around, and that qualifies you. That's facts. Like I said, original and authentic, and that's what's gonna get them right there. You're gonna see pro skaters, but at the same time, you'll see regular dudes, regular cats that just skate on the weekends. Yeah. So who's in the room right now? Everybody's gone. Everybody's lurking me at this point. That's crazy. I want to see what this beat sound like I was making. Let's play the beat real quick. Oh, that was an. I forgot. I started making another beat. I needed something authentic. I mean, Bumble. I needed something. That's been my issue. I really needed something. I needed something. I was desperate for something. That's facts. Beyond desperate. A podcast and all that shit, that's not authentic. That's not original. There's no authenticity with that. And it gives, that's what I'm saying. What this will do, this will motivate so many people to get off their asses and start pushing around. This is going to do so much shit. It's going to, absolutely. There's going to be so many bells and whistles. That's why I think this will work. This will work. This is going to trigger and bring so many old guys out of retirement. So many old guys that thought they couldn't push around again. No way. You got to get in where you fit in. Facts. This will have cats going to the skate shop. Dudes that never thought they would get on the board again. But see, they need to see the possibilities. And that's all. They don't, cats just don't know you can still do it. A lot of people don't know there's a whole generation of guys doing it right now. That's facts. Fuck having a show and having these guys fucking tell their stories about back in the day. No. People, we want to see these old guys. Even if they're just pushing up a little raggedy curb. Even if they're not even doing nothing. That shit is as exotic just to see some old guys on skateboards and doing tricks. No way. But Stacy, that's already gonna happen. The resurrection already gonna happen. That's why I'm trying to document it. You got so many cats already coming out of retirement. Facts. But Stacy, my last video on Instagram got 1 million views. 90% of those people were 50-year-old skateboarders. And know what half of those comments said, Miss Stacy? Know what half of those comments said? I'm about to go buy me a board. I appreciate you posting this. I'm about to go buy me a board. I am talking about cats that don't skate. You heard it? No way. Miss Stacy, if you're taking care of yourself and you really get on your game, you could do anything you want to do. Just because you're 50, that doesn't mean you can't get on the board if you ain't done it in a while. That's facts. I watched, there's a lot of us. Dudes ain't did it in 15 years. Dudes ain't did it in 15 years. And they hopping back on it. But they're not getting expired off of me. We're all getting expired off of each other. All the old guys, we all communicating with each other heavy right now. No way. You could do it. Anybody can. Cause again, everybody skates different. Just because I might be pushing the line. I might be pushing a line, but that doesn't mean the next man is pushing a line. This is the thing. If you could even get on a board right now, that's what we're talking about. Just the fact you could get on a board is worth enough validation. They got videos of dudes 70 skating. Have you seen that? There's videos on Instagrams. I forgot you're not over there. They got videos of guys skating in their 70s. You just gotta be more choose your tricks wisely. No way. I'm definitely gonna go push around again for a minute. I put roller skates on. The guys that are over 70 never stop skating. That's not true because there's a 60-year-old woman right now. She's on my Instagram and she's learning how to skate for the first time. She just taught herself how to drop in on a fucking ramp. I can't make this shit up. A chick, a 60-year-old chick, she just dropped in on a ramp recently. No, really. Like, all bullshit aside. You got people, you got to understand this. People are starting skateboarding for a bunch of different reasons. To deal with mental issues, anxieties, depressions, physical issues. There's a lot of reasons why people gravitate to the board. And that's what I understand and get at 50. That's why it's not about, you got to understand this. It's not about going hard. It's just about being outside doing it. That's what I understand. It's very therapeutic. Like, no way. There's an older lady named, her name is Tracy, matter of fact. And I skate with her all the time. And she could barely get up the quarter pipe. But guess what? We include her in our session. Do you understand what I'm saying? That like it's not about the tricks. Everybody that's skating at that park, we're all there for a reason. If that makes sense. All of us are there for a reason. We're there to have fun. But guess what? We all got some type of issues that we deal with and we release it within our boards. Everyday stresses in life. Some people have anxieties. All types of stuff. And that skateboard is an excellent release. I can't make this up. It's a great motivator. Imagine going to the park and you're just extremely down. You're just down. And then you land your first ollie or you land an ollie for the first time. Or I've had a bad day and I go to the park and I make some shit happen. And guess what? When I leave the park, I feel a whole lot better. That's facts. So I can't explain it, but that's just how powerful skateboarding is. It's that powerful. It's that powerful. But see, swimming and diving. I mean, I get that, but this is lifestyle shit. That's this is lifestyle shit. This is real culture stuff. That's why when you go to the skate park out here on the West Coast, I mean that when it's culture, you see everybody there. Everybody's skating. You name it. Fat, slim, old, white, black, woman, transgender. The culture. That's skateboarding. And that's what I have to understand at 50. No way. So I respect everybody that gets on boards. especially in late age. Late age, I see that woman. I see that woman always skating at the park. She ain't got no kids. You feel me? She older in age, but she's always skating at the park doing her thing. I get it. She releasing. I get it. I totally get it. That's why when I see her at the park, I always show her mad love. You know what I mean? Show mad love. Because I get it. That makes very good sense. Release is the key. Absolutely. And serious, if I didn't have something to release, like whatever, I thank God that I could skate right now. No way. If I that skateboarding is a key player right now with my anxieties and me being cool in life and everything. I can only imagine if I wasn't skating right now and just sitting here twirling my thumb around looking at everybody else, or whatever the case may be. Or when I was dealing with my depressions or certain demons in my life, I thank God that I was able to gravitate to the board and absolutely, the skateboard was very instrumental when I was dealing with my depression and all that bullshit. And I wanted to get away from certain people and circles and stuff like that. The skateboard was very instrumental in that. No doubt. No time to complain, all that other shit. You having hard times and stuff. No time to complain. Yeah, take that shit out on that board. Just go release it. Just go skate. Shout out to you, KV. Appreciate you. No way. I gotta motivate myself every day. This is a crazy world. I told y'all the hardest thing to do is self motivate. It's easy to motivate somebody else, but to keep yourself motivated, no way. That's a certain type of cloth. That's a certain type of skin texture right there. It's very easy to keep somebody else going, but to keep yourself going. And you keep telling yourself, no way. Y'all let that sink in. He said, the different boards, places, friends I've been through, it's an amazing journey, and I'm still on it, even as a current service member. Can't wait to get back to it. Facts. It's facts. No way. I thank God for the board. I've been able to, man, this, no way. No way. Appreciate that. I'm getting ready to go to the Skateboard Hall of Fame this weekend. And three of my friends are getting inducted as Hall of Famers. Three of my OGs are Hall of Famers now. Like I said, we got our own culture. We got our own setup, our own community, our own get down, our own talk, our own language. That's more content too. I'm gonna get a lot of footage of that. This is the game. This is the game. It's just like the rap game, but safer than a rap game. If it makes sense. This shit, it's just like the rap game, but it's safer than the rap game. Ain't nobody going to jail or getting killed over this shit. Oh man, for sure, dude. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm just keep doing my thing. But I do know I need to just slow it down a little bit more. Just slow it down. Just slow this shit down. That's facts. That's my biggest downfall is just slowing it down. Positive vibes. I try to be. I try to be. And another thing I like, I'm about to come with comment, because I noticed one thing with this, with this, it's the only drama that's on this YouTube is through this live stream shit. There ain't really no drama through content. Anytime you ever see like negativity, it's always been through like live streaming. That's a fact. And my thing is YouTube or whatever. If you're gonna be on this thing, put out some content. If you're gonna put out no content, then get the fuck up off this thing. So, that's including me. It's the point of just up on here just rambling, and you can't give the people nothing. Especially if you're on this thing all the time being negative. Nobody don't want that shit. That's facts. And this is cool. Like Southsider. This is a cool. I love the music. I love the music, and I'm gonna keep this part going. I got it. Uh, uh, but I'm gonna keep this part going. This is cool, but gotta give you gotta have some type of content. You got to anything. If you flying a fucking drone, then guess what? Make some drone videos. You know what I'm saying? Say want to see more of the skate park. And see, this is what I'm saying, south side. I can show you more of the skate park, but what I learned, I would turn better filming the skate park as content versus filming the skate park on a live feed. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm more better putting it out in a content form than just doing a live feed. No, that's not. Do the skateboard shit as content. All the parks. Live feeds, nobody's gonna see that shit. Well, you already missed it, Southsider. I just played the first episode. I just played a whole episode of some content. And everybody told me I should post it. So I'm going to edit it. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more and just throw it out there. I'm just going to throw it out there. But I'm going to do a few more edits. I got a 7-minute piece. It's pretty good. It's worth posting. I mean, I think it's content. I think it's a good pilot run. I know shit don't blow off the first one, but every time I do it, they're gonna get better and better. The shit I put together. And I like to edit videos too. That's another thing. That's why I'm like, no problem. Because I like to edit videos. I'm pretty good at editing videos. Like I can fuck with some shit. That Final Cut Pro and Adobe and all that other shit. Little video programs. I'm very familiar with that language. Yep. That's why I just said the edit. That's why I said I just got to just get my edit game right. This get your edit game right. You got to keep the eye interested. You got to keep the eye interested. And that takes constant, it has to be moving, different angles all the time. Man, absolutely. If you're just running a whole stream, just one angle, that's not going to work. That's why with that piece that I did, it actually looked interesting because you saw the camera moving around, panning out in different angles. That keeps it going in your head. That's going to keep you watching. Even if it's really nothing, it's the fact that that shit is moving around. It makes it look like something. That's facts. No, absolutely. You can't just tape shit just one angle. That's not how it works. You got to put a little effort with your editing, with your edit game. And your edits can't be, you can't be, your edits got to be like music. Got to be fine chops. Got to be good chops. And they got to be set up in the right area. That's facts. And it has the timeline out. It has the timeline and play out. Like, for example, Bumbu. You see when we was skating the curb, before we skated the curb, we talked about the curb. You see us talking about the curb. And then we're skating the curb. And then you see Clive pull up with the truck. Then you see us taking the cement out the truck. And then you see us pouring the cement. You see how it timelined out. I had to edit that to make it go there. But to get to that point, you gotta be doing a bunch of different pans. I'm doing a bunch of different angles the whole time to lead to that point. The whole time we're skating, I'm just moving the camera around on the tripod, just sticking it in different areas. That's what's king. You gotta do that. It don't have to be the best shit in the world, but it's content at the end of the day. It's content. And one thing I know with YouTube, people love raw content. They love raw shit. This raw. Some people like to watch a vibe. If it makes sense, they just like to watch a vibe. There's some shit going down. Just a vibe. I can't make it up. They just want to watch a vibe. This is a session. It's like watching it is like being there. Yeah. Yeah. I got to go back and do the Watch segment. That's going to be sick. Yeah. And I'm mad I got hurt because when I was at Watts skating, I got video footage of this Japanese woman. She was like 56 years old at the park pushing around. She had a long gray hair that's hanging. Her hair is hanging. Beautiful gray hair she had on her helmet, and she was just pushing on a quarter pipe. And I filmed it. I was filming all that shit. And then right after that, I got hurt. I was like, this is good content. This is good content. So neither I could go back to complete what I started. I could go back today and finish that piece. I'm thinking about it. Just go back and finish it. Because I got a good intro already. No, I'm going to see her again. I'm going to see her again. I'm going to see her again. Yeah, I should go back and finish what I started. I should go back. And that won't take that long. That won't take that long because I got a few tricks already. I just need to eat. Just need some fuel. I'm gonna go get me some enchiladas. That's what I need. I just need some enchiladas. Or you know what, Miss Tracy, I'm gonna do it over. I'm gonna do it over. I'm gonna do it over. And I'm gonna get the chick. I'll just do a segment with her. I'll just whenever I see her, I'll just do a segment with her. You know what I mean? Cause I see her all the time. Next time I see her, I'm just gonna just do a whole little piece with her. And you know what? I'm kind of bummed. I should have did something with her. That oh man, I was sleeping on that actually. She was like Japanese. Beautiful silver hair. Beautiful silver hair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking about the grayest of the grayest. And she had that helmet on. And she watched me when I fall. You're a dude that a lot of people identify with. You have a market, an OG and I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I've been naive and not trying to run with it. And I'm just saying I do have something, and I'm utilizing it now, and that no way. Just utilize what's going on around me. Utilize everything that's going on around me, and then that don't take no script. That is nothing but turning on the goddamn camera. I've been having content all around me and just wasn't doing it. There's all around me. Yeah, I'm gonna do some skateboarding with her, Miss Tracy. That'll be sick. That'll be sick. That'll be real sick, actually. That'll be real sick. Ooh, that hurt. A little bone. Ow, that thing's sore. Right there. Ain't nothing broke. I wouldn't be able to walk if I was. No way. Ain't nothing crazy. That shit is sore. Yeah, I gotta contact her. I think I'm friends with her on social media, but I know she's not gonna be hard to contact because she had a younger person with her. I think it was her daughter, and her daughter ripped. Her daughter ripped. I think her daughter was sponsored by somebody. Yep, absolutely, Tracy. Absolutely. No, no. I have a great relationship with the women skaters also. Uh, Wait till you guys meet OG old what not OG old school skater Amy. My friend, close friend Amy Bradshaw. She's 60 years old. She skates every day. Every day. Y'all hear what I said? Old school Amy. You can find her on Instagram. And I'm gonna do something with her. That's nothing but a phone call. She skates heavy. I'm talking about bowls, the whole nine. Grandkids, and she's respected in the community. She deserves to be on OG sessions. Absolutely. That's going to be, you guys are going to trip out on that by itself. Yeah. 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 She skates in her 60s. My OG Freddie DeSoto, he's about to be a Hall of Famer next week. He's 61. You understand what I'm saying? 61 and still pushes around. Yeah. That's what I was saying to you guys. I'm If anything, I'll be able to open up a lot of people's eyes on a different angle as far as the skateboard community. You guys are going to be able to see skateboarding on a different level. That's if anything makes sense. You know, you guys don't have to see skateboarding just at a pro level. Do you understand where I'm going at? It just ain't on a pro level. You'll see some pros tap in with me sometimes, but this shit ain't just about on a pro level. It's just an OG session. That's all it is. Unlimited content. Ms. Trace, if I do that angle, it'll be unlimited. Unlimited. If I do it where OG session but on a pro level, then guess what? You're gonna get gatekeeping with that. You're gonna get a bunch of hating with that because there's only so many pro skateboarders that are OGs and legends. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll get a lot of hate with that. Oh, don't go fuck with that. Yada yada yada. Whoop 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 whoop. Because that's how the game is. But you can't stop a world of OGs. You can't stop that. You might be able to stop a couple of pros, a couple of pro skaters, but you cannot stop the skateboard community. You can't stop my relationships. If that makes sense. And it will suck. It will suck if I just did it with a bunch of pro skaters. That's cool. But I think a lot of people, they like to see regular folks that, or maybe used to be a pro skateboarder once upon a time, or somebody that was just a good skateboarder when they were young, and they're 50 and 55 now, but they still take the time out to session, an OG session. This shit is catchy. And maybe you get a little interview, a little commentary in there in real time. But my interview it'll be put into a conversation format. I wouldn't sit there and ask nobody like a documentary. People would get information from listening to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to us talk. That's where you guys will get the game. So let me shut down for a minute, Miss T and everybody. It's 2:20 now. I'll be back like around 4:30. I want to go get something to eat, charge my phone up, take a shower real quick, and then I'll be back. I just need to regroup. I want to charge my battery up fully. And then we could do another feed. But I am hungry. I'm ready to eat. That's funny. When you get hurt, whenever I get hurt, I get hungry. Why is that? Why you get hungry when you get hurt? Have y'all noticed that? You want to eat or something whenever you get injured or you get something happens, you want to eat. I don't know why. But I'm just like really hungry right now. That's facts. Yeah, I'll see you guys later though. About 4:30, like I said. Yeah, I'm about to go give me some enchiladas. Some beef potato enchiladas with some refried beans and some rice. And that shit is gonna be good. That shit is gonna be really good. Need protein to heal. Yup, that's your body talking to you. You ain't lying. Beans are good for you though. Beans and rice, huh? Beans and rice. I know the potatoes are good. I think the ground beef ain't good for you, but I gotta have ground beef in my enchiladas. If I could get a nap too. Not even a nap. I don't know what's going on, but I know I need to eat right now. Yeah. Oh man. All right, y'all. I'll be back. It's two. Wait. Miss Tracy, stay on with me for 5 minutes. So I want to make sure my watch time is accounted. I'm gonna stay on for 8 more minutes till it's 2:30. Every minute is accounted for right now. Every minute. So I gotta stay on 8 more minutes. And then I'll be back. I will play a beat real quick. Let's play a beat. Beans have a lot of protein. Facts. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. It's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Let me save that. Let me save that right now. Overwrite that. That's hot. That's hot right there. I like that beat. It's different. It's different. That's another track for the arsenal, for the project. It's different. I can't say it's gonna be on the project, but I like it. I don't know. I got it, man. I'm gonna do some more experimentation with drums too. Today we're gonna do that. We're gonna experiment with drums where I'm gonna make some drum kits. Where what I mean by that, I'm a sample drums, but I'm not gonna use the drum loop, but I'm gonna splice it. I'm gonna cut it and use some of the kicks on some other songs. I'm gonna try. I haven't done it in a while. But I'm just saying, like, take a drum kick from a Dr. Dre album, just a kick. There's a way I could do it where I could take a kick. I could isolate a hi hat from a song or something like that and resample it and make it into mine. That shit is a process to it, but it could be done. It could be done. I want to try that. I haven't did it on this machine yet. I would like to sample some. I would sample some Juvenile on top of that, or some Soldier Slim or something. Something from the South. I would sample as a break on this beat right here. That would sound fire. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what can I use from the South right now? What do I have that I could throw on top of that? I'm gonna think about that. That'll be fire. Okay, it's shout out to 808J. It's 2:30. I'm out of here. I will see you guys at 4:30. I'm gonna go get me some grub. Oh shit, and get my mind right. And I'll see y'all in a second. I'm out.